Good morning and welcome to Renovary Art. Today I'm here at a client's home in Boca Grande, Florida. We're doing a bunch of artwork for them. And this place is all about fun for the grandkids. Here's the place I'm working at currently in Boca Grande. These pots were white, little palm trees on the top. The designer I worked with showed me some color samples of fabrics going into the room next door, the dining room area. The back wall, where the marlin's at, is going to do some bamboo. Paint on the wall on either side of it. Just give it something so it's not such a big blank wall with that marlin standing out all by itself. And over here, above the door, I'm going to be painting some vines. Okay, I have some preliminary bamboo stalks put in here. I start off really light. As you see the background in the fabric, they got some really light colors. It's really light shades of green and stuff and yellowy green color in there. Did a preliminary sketch just to see how I'd like to balance out the wall. And I did a strike off board. Sketch, I just simply put in a little idea of where we want to balance it out. With the big marlin is up there all by himself. So started off and simply put in, it's like a watercolor really. I like to thin out the paint a lot. And makes it real easy. I can always build from light to dark, but it's not easy to go backwards, going dark to light. So that's where I'm at. I'm going right over the switch plate covers, but I tell everybody that'll scratch off on the switches themselves, but this guy's a little bit. Got several more items to put in here. This is the goal. I'm going to have some variations and like that in the bamboo and the leaves. And I'm just, with the board here, it's helpful to play around with different colors to see what types of green I have, since I'm really going to be matching or have it tie in with the sofa that sits right in front of it. Okay, I'm going to run through the process of how I'm putting these bamboo plants together. First, I've already laid out all the stalks with a real light color. I've darkened them somewhat. Before I go crazy and darken them all up, I will be putting in my leaves because I don't want that. A lot of them are kind of transparent, even though I want them to look like they're on top of the stalks or on this side of it. Some will be behind, but some, because the paint's kind of thin, it's washy, so I don't want to see those stalks through it too much. I've already done some of these areas and darkened them up, as you can see. But I'll start off with most of the leaves with a light color. Then I'll go back through and darken certain ones to give them some definition, make it look like they're on the other side. Basically, starting off, and the shapes, you want a twig or branch for the leaves to be coming up from below them. So I'll think about it coming out from here, and I'll come up and just starting with the point of a flat brush. I'm just press down a little bit, twist it, and go to the tip. Could be a little thicker paint. So not all in the same direction. I'll put this one, if that one's from behind, maybe I'll have this one coming back the same direction again, crossing right over it. Then I'll darken that one up later. I'll shoot coming off here. Okay. So after you've laid them on there, it's not so they're just kind of floating out in space. I'll be adding a twig to that. Since it's still wet, I'll go up here to this one and show you what I'll do to get that a little darker. Use a little bit smaller brush here. I've got a darker green. I've already determined these colors that match well with the fabrics in the sofa. This is not a decorative, it's a decorative painting. It's not really a realistic thing. So if we have these branches in different orientations, if you can imagine a little twig coming off, Okay, so this is on the top. We'll put this, just by adding some dark color on that one, it looks like it's on the opposite side. And then this leaf is over in front. So we'll do this one like it's in the back. It doesn't have to be everywhere. You don't want too much of the dark color or else it's gonna overtake the thing. Just gives it some variation. On your stalks also, just take some of the darker color and on occasion, just wrap it in there. Not too much, not everywhere. Don't make it too smooth. It can be rough. Another thing I'm doing is I have a golden color. It's raw sienna. I'll be adding into the stalks and the joints, just different places like that. Just a little touch. You can add even some gold colored leaves here and there. Gives it a point of interest. Every once in a while I'll throw in a little extra thing like that, or they'll have little twigs here and there, little shoots that haven't developed yet. So that's the overall principle behind everything. And as you can see, I have a lot of leaves to cook through. So I'm going to get started. So I was going to show you the completed mural project and all the little embellishments that I put in there, showing off in different types of lighting. I'll try to get that in there too. The interference paint is really cool. you.